Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and I'm going to show you how to use the online tool called Thinking Blocks. Thinking Blocks is a great tool to use when modeling math word problems. So let's start by using Google to search for the website. I'm going to type in Thinking Blocks. Here's the website that we want. And here it is. Okay. To give you a little background, you should know that thinking blocks are also referred to as bar modeling. It's a strategy or method used to solve word problems in math. Students can use bar modeling to represent values in a word problem, to help them to see the value or the quantity of the numbers they are working with, and therefore enable them to make sense of their answers. Bar modeling also helps students set up word problems properly in order to solve them. When using bar modeling, it will come in a variety of forms. It can be part whole, comparison models, fractional models, ratio and proportion models. And as you can see from the website here, there's lots of links within the website. So just a quick preview of what these all are. At the top here, you can go into math practice. So students can practice anywhere from first grade level to geometry. In the center here, students can also go into any of the math games, logic games, word problems, view math videos, and then there's an About section. Right here, if you'd like, you can download the iPad app of Thinking Blocks, but since I'm working on a laptop today, I'm going to do my tutorial with this section of the website. This is the online Thinking Blocks tutorials in interactive modeling practice. I'm now going to demonstrate how Thinking Blocks can be used to solve math word problems in the classroom. So you can choose from these 4 blocks. The first is addition and subtraction practice, multiplication and division, fraction practice, and ratio and proportion practice. The model we're going to use for today is addition and subtraction practice. So I'll click on this. It will bring us to modeling addition and subtraction practice, which involves the part whole model. We're going to be working with numbers 1 to 50. You have the option of working with numbers 1 to 300, but for the sake of the tutorial, I'm just going to use the 1 to 50. The full screen is on, and we're going to start modeling. Once you get into the start modeling, you will see that there's a word problem, and the word problem is Belle had 22 marbles. After giving some of her marbles to her friend, Belle had 14 left. How many marbles had Belle given to her friend? Next, we're going to build a model showing the parts and the whole. So we're going to label our bar models. The total amount goes up here and is represented by the entire bar model. We're going to label the parts, which would be the amount left and the amount given away. We also need to put in our bar models. 2 different colors to represent the 2 different amounts, the amount given away and the amount left. And we're going to check to make sure that our labels are correct. And in fact they are, because it brings you to the screen where now you have your values. Now we're going to add numbers to the model and use a question mark to show the missing number. Let's go back to the word problem. We want to know how many marbles had Belle given to her friend. So right here, the amount given away is the question. What information do we already know? We know that Belle had 22 marbles to begin with, which was the total amount, and she had 14 left after she gave an unknown amount away. Here's a check button to make sure that the values were put into the bar model correctly. So they are, because it goes to now resize the blocks, and we want to resize the blocks to give more of an actual visual of the values being used. Okay. So we have the total amount and we have the amount that are left. And we need to find the amount given away, which leads us to a subtraction problem, because 2 parts will equal the whole. So 1 whole minus the part gives us the other part. 22 take away 14 gives us a difference of 8. So we click on 8, and our answer goes in this box right here, 8 marbles. We're going to check to see if our answer was correct. But before I check, I just wanted to go over the calculator is given here, but you can turn it off. You can clear it. You can undo your drawings and erase if you discover that you've made a mistake within your bar modeling, the labels, or the values. So let's check to see if 8 is our answer. And it is. And you'll see down here that it marks your progress. This is the number of problems you will get, which is 5. And then when the star lights up in purple, that means that you were correct in answering the word problem. So now you can go to the next problem. And that concludes my tutorial on thinking blocks.